Okay, we are ready for this next section, 3.4, on page 191. Now we've been solving these inequalities, and now we're going to go to two-step inequalities. Everything we've done so far has been either add something or subtract something or multiply or divide. One of those four operations. Now we're getting into two-step and maybe even three or four-step. With this first one, let's work it out together. 2m plus 1, and you need to know that's a greater than sign, is greater than 13. Again, 2m plus 1 is greater than 13. So you should recognize that you want to subtract 1 from each side. Mark out your opposites. 2m would be greater than 12. That's your first step. And your second step is to divide by 2. Now we are dividing by 2, a positive 2, so I will not change the sign. Don't change the sign in this problem. 2's can be marked out, so m would be greater than 6. Then, of course, graph that. Straight line, 2 arrows, show 0, show 6. This would be open circle and to the right. So you solve it and graph it. Let's go to number 3. Number 3, it says, or as it reads now, it says 6 is less than or equal to negative 2x plus 2. Well, I've said this before. You want your variable to be on the left to start with. So all of this, I want to be on the left. So let's put it over there. Negative 2x plus 2 on this side, and my 6 on the other side. I'm just flip-flopping it. Well, with inequalities, you also have to flip the sign. So it goes this way. It's now a greater than sign. And now we're ready to solve. We're going to subtract 2 from each side, which we've done this a lot. So mark out your opposites. Negative 2x greater than or equal to 4. And then I'm going to divide by negative 2. Divide by negative 2. Because I'm dividing by a negative, I have to switch the sign again. So actually in this problem, you switch the sign twice. I can mark out my negative 2's, x, and 4 divided by negative 2 would be negative 2. I now have it solved. Now we can graph it. Straight line, 2 arrows, show 0, show negative 2. It's underlined, so it needs to be a closed circle. Less than means it goes to the left. And there's number 3. Next problem is number 5. This will be our last problem. Number 5 reads 4 plus x all over 3, or all divided by 3, is greater than negative 4. Well, I'm not going to flip-flop anything because my x is okay where it's at. I want to do something with that 3. It says divide by 3. To get rid of it, I would multiply by 3. Now, multiplying by 3 does not make me change my sign because it's a positive 3. I could then mark out these 3's, and I have 4 plus x is greater than negative 12. And then I would subtract 4 from each side, so I can mark out these opposites. So x would be greater than negative 12 minus 4 would be negative 16. And then graph it. Straight line, 2 arrows, 0, negative 16. Open circle because it's not underlined. And the graph goes way off to the right because it's greater than. Okay, we will finish these problems in class. Good luck. Thanks for watching.